It finally fucking came, bro. So here is the cracked Gibson Les Paul Pro Blueberry Burst Edition. Dude, people are getting these like a week ago, and I had to wait like an extra fucking week, bro. Holy shit, but here we are. Fucking finally, dude. Finally, here we are. I'm very excited. I have some concerns because people were already talking about some problems with it, but I don't know, that could just be personal stuff. But this is coming from a casual player with the plastic instruments. Like, I can play on an expert level, but I'm not good. Let me be honest. Like, I can pass some stuff, but like, I'm not good. Before we open this bitch up, let's show what I've been working. Let me show you what I've been using before. So first I got this guitar. It's different now, but because this is like the only video I could ever show this off in, so why not show it off now? I'm just gonna unplug it for now. Because that isn't a mountain of wires. This is my sticker bombed GH World Tour. I just kind of threw a bunch of shitty ass stickers I had. It's very scuffed, but there it is. The fucking whammy bar would move. Yeah, I have some other stickers that I can replace with some of these like kind of garbage ones, but I kind of just did this on a day that I'm like, fuck it, bro, screw it. But this was the first one I got, and it already had this sticker, one of the World Tour stickers on it. So I'm like, I was gonna get rid of it with Gugon, but then I got another guitar from one of my friends. He had an old Wii one that just has no stickers on it. So now this is just my base no sticker guitar here, right there. And then I bought a 760s Creation Kramer, which is really nice. This thing was faulty with the USB connection, but I sent it back and he fixed it. So that's fantastic. Say that again. All right, and then the last guitar I have is my prized possession. This was a GH5 guitar. The wire, the what is it, the Wiimote connector was frayed, so I was very scared of it breaking. So I kind of turned it into my Tinker guitar, and I used one of the retro customs mod kits or whatever. Soldered it too, very poorly, but I soldered it. I have a very amazing faceplate on this. This is my Taylor Swift GH5 modded guitar with a retro custom soldered kit. And yeah, it's a little scuffed, but like, I did this bitch, and man, I'm so happy I have this bitch, bro. It's so funny. But so before we open this bitch, I want to mention my favorite part with the World Tour guitars: star power. It's a little clicky, I don't know why. It might be a screw in there, but star power being right here is a lifesaver. Fuck, because the Kramer I got from whatever is really cool, and I really like it. But man, using star power is so ass. I hate it. I hate trying to go for that reach. I always fuck it up every single time. Trying to do pinky method, I can't. My hands just can't do that. It can't reach that far. So the World Tour guitars having that is a life saver, to be honest. Anyways, that's what I've been working with, just to show off what I have, because when else am I going to be able to do it? But here is the moment that I've been waiting for, and many people have been waiting for. The cracked guitar. If you don't know, cracked is the original Red Octane, or a good majority of Red Octane. And they had this company that they made, Cracked, and now here we are. After the success of the Riffmaster, we actually have a Guitar Hero more in-line guitar than a Rock Band guitar that is way better and cheaper. But we'll see. Like I said, some people were criticizing it, but there's a lot to talk about here and a lot to check out. So let's open this fucking bitch up. So this is the multi-platform, which is easily the best one. It's like not even close. Let's take that sleeve off. And we're left with that. Man, I wish I had a bigger camera, but like, we're kind of stuck with this angle. It's really bad, but I don't care. Is there tape here? No, it just opens up. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Buddy, boy. So we got some paperwork. We got some, stickers. We got the pre-order bonuses. Oh, where's the pin? I think it's in here. I think it's in here. That's where the pin is. Oh, do you get two? Or is that not just the thing? I don't know. There's two straps. But here's the pre-order bonus strap. Oh, here it is. This is the pin. This is the pre-order bonus pin. Long live rhythm or guitars or something like that. I forget what it actually means, but yeah. So here's the cable, USB-C, which is good. And buddy, they packaged this well. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. There's the thing. I'm just gonna pull it out quickly so we can get rid of this fucking big ass box and look at all the goodies we have in here. All right, just gonna take that aside so we can move this goofy big ass box to the side. Man, they did package this really nice though. I gotta give them that. They did package this really fucking nice. My box ripped, but it doesn't matter. I'm throwing this away. I used to keep boxes like my Lego boxes, but not anymore, buddy. Not anymore, buddy. All right, let me read this. So this is, okay. So there's a pull tab for the whammy. So pull that out. Okay. And then there's this little sticker, which it shows you that the USB is in here. You're supposed to slide it. You slide it up. Let me read it again. Left. Use wireless inside. Oh, okay. It just pops right out. Okay. A little stiff there, but it's... And then the wireless thing is in there. I'm not pulling that out. I'm not using this wireless. Come on. You're crazy. Alright, let's put the neck on. So it looks like it's like a USB connection instead of pogo pins. Sure. Oh, there we go. So there's that. Whoa, dude. No click. That's interesting. Okay. I think down here is the... Oh, this is the battery. Right there. Rechargeable. So that's good. I'm pretty sure you can put normal, like, AA in there and use those. And we have a bunch of knobs. So there's, like, different knobs. These do different things, different modes. Oh, that's really satisfying. And all these buttons can come right off. Like, that just fucking... Except maybe this one. Oh, I don't want to break that. I know this one can. That little top one. Sorry, the camera is just kind of in a bad spot. That's right back on. Let me just feel this guitar. 1 sec. Whoa, dude. Oh my god. Star power? I just gotta feel this. Alright, star power. I really kind of... I'm gonna be dead ass. I kind of want star power to be this. I kind of want star power to be this. This is not bad. But man, having it right here, or like even right there. Even right... Let me... Yeah, I mean, maybe that's a little too close. But man, I really think they should have moved the battery somewhere else. Or something. I know that like this makes sense. But man, star power being this little nub kind of sucks. I mean, like, I'm still going to be able to hit that. It's not a bad act point. Yeah, like, it's not really that bad. I'm going to have to get used to it, but... Oh, man. I cannot wait. Oh, dude. Oh, my God. So I'm going to be playing some stuff, messing around. Dude, this travel time is fucking crazy, bro. What the fuck? I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but that is some crazy fuck-ass travel time. Dude. Oh, that whammy goes, like, right up, dude. No loose-ass whammy anymore. Look at that. That goes right back up. That is crazy. So I don't like this button. It feels like it's coming out a lot. I don't know what this is for. It just, like, literally pops out. Like, I barely am tugging on that compared to these, where you have to, like, kind of pull hard for that. This I'm barely tugging on. So I hope, like, when you're playing, you're not going to accidentally, boom, tug it, and you're fucked. I don't even know what this does. just another stick. But it's really loose compared to these other ones, which I'm not a big fan of. But man, this thing is fucking nice. So there's a bunch of app settings and shit. I can't really do that right now because obviously I'm recording this with my phone. But I'm very interested to check all those out. But I'll be back because this is it's gonna be called a review more than anything. But before I go play and fuck around with this thing, I do want to mention this is from a casual point of view. I can play expert stuff. I can pass expert stuff, but I'm not hitting like through the fire and the flames and stuff. I'm not hitting crazy shit. This is a very casual point of view. I can play expert, but I'm very casual at it. I'm not crazy. I'm not insane. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to fuck with this thing. I think this thing's going to be a lot of fun to fuck around with. But yeah, let's go fuck around with this bitch, and let's see how good this is. I'm gonna fuck around with the mobile app. I'm gonna fuck around with Yarg. I'm gonna fuck around with Festival. I'm gonna fuck around with Clone Hero. I'm basically gonna try to play everything, at least like one full 4-song set list, and see what I think. And I'll be back in like a couple days because I want to test this thing a good amount before I have a decently final verdict of what I think about this thing. But yeah, other than that, I'm very excited. I mean, like, I can open the straps and stuff. Here's I'm not opening this yet. I don't know where I'm going to put this, but this is really cool. Maybe up there for now. There's the strap. This is the pre-order bonus strap. It looks nice. And I think you also get just a normal black one, too. So I'm going to open this. Is there a little lip? There you go. So, oh, yummy candy. I can eat this later. Yummy snack. And then, yeah, nice strap. Oh, it does look clean. That is a nice strap. It does not look like that on cam. That looks completely different in person, just so everyone knows. That looks completely different. This looks like shit brown on camera. This is like a purple. Like, this is like a reflective purple and like pinkish red. That looks like orange and like brown on the camera. So, yeah. Anyways, like I said, I will be back. I'm going to be fucking around with this shit. I'm so excited. Oh my god, this thing feels amazing. I need to go play right now. Like, I don't care. I'm booting up Yarg and just fucking around because, man, I gotta test this thing out. I need to test it out. So, I'll be back. Casual review of this thing. We'll be back in a couple days. So this video might be later than I wanted to go up, but we'll see. I'm very excited. See you guys. All right, and we are back with the cracked Les Paul guitar. I've played with this thing for 3 days on and off, just kind of getting a feel for it. I did take the battery thing off because it's reflecting. I'm gonna have to fix that in the video because you guys aren't seeing shit yet. I am disembodying hands right now. Master and crazy hand, head ass. Anyways, well, I have a lot to say about this guitar. A lot of good things, actually. A lot of good things. But I'm going to start with the bad. There's a couple bad things. First off, the app. The app, I was having problems with it. I couldn't get my phone to scan it. And I thought, oh, I looked it up and it said my phone didn't have back tap. So I was like, oh, so I just can't fucking change anything on this. Because there's haptics in this, and you can't change it at all without going in the app and tapping it in with a cracked app and tapping it in and confirming that it's your guitar. And then syncing it up and all that. So I was like, fuck, then what the fuck am I supposed to do? But someone told me that you just have to enable the NFC chip or whatever thing, which for some reason in my phone it was off. But I was looking up back tap because in the app it says back tap. It doesn't say anything about NFC. So I was like, and it makes sense now. Yeah, maybe I'm a dumbass. And it's like, oh, yeah, I should have just looked up NFC or whatever. Bullshit. But still, I personally, I think it should make it blatantly obvious. NFC, like when you tap and it says like, it's like, make sure NFC's on, or like it brings you into the settings or something just to like say that like, yes, your phone has it. You have to just enable it. Make sure it's fucking enabled or something. Because all it said was back tap. And that's all I looked up. And I looked up and my phone had back tap and it said no. So I was like, okay, well now I'm fucked. Shit out of luck. But no, it's NFC. So if you're having the same problem and you can't tap it into the app, then make sure NFC's on. But the thing is, I still don't think all phones have NFC. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Maybe every phone now has an NFC, but I could be wrong. Another thing, it should not be restricted to an app to be able to change things to this. It really should be like, the app is fine. I'm fine with having an app. That's fine. But there should be a computer fucking program. A simple computer program. All the modders have a computer program. 760 has a computer program. You just go in there and then you can change stuff from there and rewrite the Raspberry Pi. That simple. Or Raspberry Pico, whatever the fuck. Same as RetroCult. They have the same shit. You can even rewrite the V3 adapters for the Wii guitars. You can do the same thing with that. Just make a PC application crack. That's what I'm asking here. Like, yeah, the phone app works for me right now, but some people it might not, and some people might not want to use their phone for this. I think it's a little stupid sometimes, to be honest. I think a PC application that you can download from the crack website or something like that would make this a lot better. So you can just connect it with a USB without relying on the connecting it to the thing. And I was also having connection issue after I finally tapped it in. I was having connection issues to get it to connect back so I could... I was going to try to change the strum bar stuff. And I was like, why can I not connect it? So to connect it, to reconnect it, this is going to be like, if you're... Let's say I was in Yarg, right? This is going to be lit up, and these are going to be on, or whatever, if you have them on or not, right? It's going to be on. It's going to be on. These are going to tell you if it's on, these little lights. When this is on, and you're in the app, do not click the cracked or the control button yet. You want to just sit on the app, like home screen, like in collections. Hold this down for 6 seconds. Wait until this is flashing. Then click the controlled button or the control cracked button. And then it will tell you to hold this down again. And then hold it down for 6 to 8 seconds. And then it will connect. And then if you're in a game, make sure you click at the top right of the control panel to map everything and fuck around with these things and stuff. Make sure you click exit. Make sure you're exited out of that, or it's going to just keep being connected to the app. It's a little annoying. It's a little confusing, but make sure. So let me go over that again. If you're in the app and you already have this tapped in and you're going back in for the second, third, fourth, whatever time, make sure you're in the app. You hold this down for 6 seconds. Make sure this is flashing. Make sure these lights are flashing. And then go in and click the control cracked button in the collection on the guitar. Like, or in the app, I mean. In the collections, pick your guitar and click the control button. And then it will bring up this prompt and it says, like, hold this for 6 seconds. Then hold it again for 6 seconds. You're going to have to do that twice, just so you know. It's a little confusing because it's like, oh, just click control and then hold this down. And it's like, no, it will say no connection or not found or some bullshit like that. So my thought process of how that works is it disconnects it from whatever you're plugged in. I was using USB. So it disconnects it whenever you're plugged in when you hold this down. And then you reconnect it by clicking the control button. And then you're in it. And then you're going to want to make sure after you fuck around in the app, exit. Sometimes it's double exit, sometimes multiple exit. Once you get back to the collections page and not the like, let me remap all these buttons and stuff and fix the strum bar or whatever, then you're good. Then you should be able to continue to play whatever game you're playing. So yeah, I just want to make that obvious. So other than that, the app I think is my biggest issue. Other than that, the guitar is good. The guitar is fucking solid. Easily, it's not even compared. Like, you can't compare this to any other guitar we've ever had because this is the best one. This is the best official guitar we have ever had, and it's not even fucking close. You can't compare this. Like, maybe a modder could do something better. Yeah, a modder could do something better, I think. But personally, at least for me, I think this is better than anything a modder could do. I really do. The only modders that I think could do this better is the ones that build it with the wood that are like $300. Maybe those are better, but I've never used one of those, so I don't know. But using scrap from old plastic instruments from 2 decades ago is not really enjoyable. But using this brand new, everything is brand new. The strum bar, everything here is brand fucking new. No 3D printed. 3D printed frets and strum bars are fine. But this is like so much better than a 3D printed fret or strum bar or anything could ever fucking be, to be honest. So let's go down. Let's go down. I'm gonna start with the frets. Okay, the frets, they're not clicky, at least on the Pro. This is the Pro model, obviously. It's the Blueberry Burst Pro model with the normal stock, what you get in the Blueberry Burst things. So these aren't the super clicky. I know people can mod these and like take these apart and take the little like silicone out to make it more clicky. Like here. Like this. That clicky. Like some of the other modded guitars, like that clicky. Or even like, I don't want to be pulling all this shit out, but one sec. Or even like, yeah, this one's fine. Or even like this. I would even say this is a bit more. Let me see if I can just have this sit. Okay. Even this. Even this is a little bit more silicone-y and clicky than what these are. So, and personally, I like it a lot more. If I'm going to be honest, I really like it. I like it 10 times better than 3D printed or base bitch ass stock frets. Like, these are fine. These work. Right? These aren't bad. Like, I like that. But this is so much better, and I don't care. You can go fuck yourself. This is so much better. Like, yeah, you can hear a noise. There's obviously a noise, but it's definitely not as clicky. And personally, I like it 10 times more. I like it 10 times more. I really do. I really do. And they're like, oops, I hit the camera, but they're so easy to glide across. At least for me, compared to like, let me stand this up again and hope it doesn't fall. Compared to this, these are my 3D printed. Like, they're not bad to slide across, but I feel like my finger gets stuck sometimes. I don't know. It doesn't feel as, like, smooth. I feel like I'm struggling trying to slide across these. Right? And then, obviously, the original, I'm not going to bring those up. But compared to this, oh my god, it's like butter. It's like butter, dude. Like, I'm telling you, the travel distance is crazy. Like, look at that. That's butter smooth. I already mentioned the whole, like, you press it in. Look how short that is. So short. I can compare it to another one. I'm going to have to keep bringing the fucking Taylor Swift one out one sec. Now it's not going to stand? Okay, we're good. So here's the Taylor Swift. My soldered. Okay, well. As it gets stuck. Okay, this thing's a piece of fucking shit. Okay, there you go. See, I mean, these weren't the greatest frets, to be honest. Like I said, I don't know if it's the 3D printing or my goober ass putting them in wrong, but they're not that great. Anyways, this is so much better. From anything I've used, even this 760 Creation guitar, even those, this is better. This is so much better. I don't care. So that's the fret. I want to also mention these light up. These light up. They look really cool. You can have them different colors. You can have them either basic white. In the app, you can change them. You can have them basic white, purple, deep cut. We'll talk about it in a second. I think it's white. It's off. You can have them off, completely off. You can have them white, purple, like wave effect, or just static rainbow, I think. No wave. And then you can turn up the brightness on them all the way up, all the way down. There's like different, you know. You can obviously have it off too. If you don't like it at all, you can turn it off, which is nice. That's a nice thing. I kind of like this being glowy than the buttons, to be honest. And when you click these down, right? When you click like orange down, it will glow like orange. If you click blue, it will go blue, right? But if you click like two buttons at once, it will glow whatever the first, I think the second or last button you clicked in. I think that's how it works, but yeah. So it's not like, I kind of wish, I mean, they could do this in an update for the app. If you click both buttons, or like multiple buttons, it's like half. Like this would be blue, and then this would be orange, or something. I think that would have been kind of cool, but I mean, it's fine. It doesn't it doesn't affect anything really. It just looks nice. But purple, I like that they did purple because if you didn't know, GH7, right? GH7 was gonna have the 6th fret was gonna be purple. So that's a nice little reference. I like that purple, and that's the color I'm keeping because I love purple as a color. And it's a great color, but I love the reference there too. It's really nice, and it fits with this guitar too because you have those little kind of purple-ish outlines here too. So that looks nice. Okay, moving down. What do you talk about this? Really cool hidden. I'm not gonna pull it out. Really cool hidden. This is where your Bluetooth adapter thingy is. You can plug it in your console or your computer, and you're good. Don't like Bluetooth. It's staying in there. I'm not touching it, but nice that they kept it very hidden, and it looks nice. It's a nice detail. It makes sense to be there. Okay, buttons. All these buttons. Really nice. I kind of had to get used to which was Escape. I think I was playing Festival, and like this is like the touchpad button. And then you know, all these buttons do other things, and they're more Xbox buttons, obviously, because it's the multi-platform version. But you can put a sticker on that will have like computer buttons on it. But I think personally, it ruins the look of the guitar, so I'm gonna leave it. We already talked about you can take these nubs off. Really love that. I think that's such a cool detail. And this is like an actual an actual guitar. This is the switch that you turn it on or off or whatever it does. I forget. It like makes the shut up. It does the amp thingy. Whatever it does for the amp. So that I love that that's like just a detail and it looks clean as fuck. That's why I don't want to put a sticker on it. I don't want to put that sticker on it because I think it would look worse. Personally. Moving down. I'm going to leave the strum bar till the end. We have the whammy bar. This whammy bar fucking... Okay, so most whammy bars, they usually... Kind of sucks. You really can't. Can I push it back? Okay. Most whammy bars will hit the whatever the fuck. The body on these older guitars. On the older guitars. This one does not. It doesn't even touch it. It gets close, but it does not touch it. Like, I can put my finger under there, and it's still not touching it. But yeah, and it, like, shoots right back up. The other ones do not do that. They do not shoot back up. I don't know what's in this whammy, but I guess it's probably Hall Effect 2, which is great. All these sticks, everything here, all the sticks are Hall Effect sticks. If you don't know what those are, I modded my PlayStation controller with them. But these are probably a little different, obviously, because it's for the strum bar and stuff. But these are probably just the same, more basic bitch-ass Hall Effects. Basically, they use magnets instead of potentiometers, which, okay, if we're going to get into potentiometers are what all the controller companies use because they're cheap and they want you to buy more controllers. Basically, those are little, like, circle things, and they rub against a little like plastic surface when you're moving your stick around, and then like it gets worn out and dirty and grimy, and then you're like, oh, now I have stick drift, and your stick's going left or right or whatever. And Sony's like, okay, now go buy a new controller, or Xbox is like, go buy a new controller, or whatever company you bought the controller from. But Hall Effect, they use magnets, so you don't get that effect. There's very minimal, like, kind of like jitter, but like the jitter is like basically neutral out in most consoles. So, yeah, it's really nice. These sticks should never wear out, basically. They have like a 99% chance of never wearing out, which is fantastic. Crack their G's for putting Hall Effect in these instead of basic bitch-ass potentiometer bullshit. Anyways... So I'm assuming this is Hall Effect also, so the whammy doesn't get drift, which is nice. Like how it springs back. It feels pretty static, like stiff, but I don't know. Usually these whammies, after like a certain bit of like this moving and moving it, pushing it away so you can strum better, these will get really loose. Like really, like this will be like spun around and like draped down at the side. So I'm scared if this is gonna get loose eventually and just kind of be a loose whammy, but we'll see how that works. So I already told you this lights up. It shows you if it's on or not, and the flashing light means it's pairing and all that. This is the star power button. This is the second best spot they could have had it. I still love the... Let me set this up. Stay there. I still love my prized possession. The Taylor Swift, obviously. Oh no! The wrist star power on the World Tour and GH5 guitars is still my favorite. And I don't think they'll ever be able to top that. I think it is still really good. But this is the second best they could have done. I get why it's not on the wrist, because they need to put the battery somewhere. I mean, they could have really put it in the back. But, like, I see what they were trying to do and make it kind of like, oh, this looks cool because it has the little, like, you know, thing. I just don't want to put that there. But, yeah, it has the battery cover, so it kind of looks like it's a pickup. So, you know, I get what they were trying to do there, but I kind of wish Star Power was right here instead of here. It's still not bad. You can still, like, kind of swipe up to it or, like, slide over it, because it's very, like, it's not really a hard button. Unlike the other Star Power button on the World Tour guitars, you kind of have to click in on it. Like, you palm it. You, like, wrist palm it. With this, you can kind of just, like, slide over it and it hits, which is really nice. So I'll give you that. So if this was, like, right on your wrist, you would automatically insta-hit it, like, almost every time. But if it was a more clicky button, then you would have to hit it in. So, yeah. It's a really good Star Power. Still not my favorite, though. I still love the World Tour one. I don't think anything will be able to top the World Tour one, personally. So here's all the nubs. So this, let me zoom it back. You can kind of see it. This is a nub. You can pull this off. Same as the other one. I've been pulling these off it's become like a tick for me to just keep pulling these off. It's just satisfying. I love doing it. Anyways, this nub comes off way easier than the little nub there. But yeah, technically this is the start button. Not a big fan of this, because it's like a moving stick, obviously, and then this is the start button, and it kind of just jitters. Kind of wish this... It's harder to see. The camera is just not in a good spot, and I'm not in a good spot either. This... okay, there it goes. Turns on. This... Turn it off. This is the Xbox button. If you're on PC, at least. This is an Xbox button. It's really annoying. It brings up Steam and shit. It gets... in the fucking way. I do not like it. I don't know why we can't... I don't know if you can, actually. I looked. I didn't see anything to be able to rebind this to some other button. But I do not like this being the Xbox button. At all. This should really... I like this. I would rather this be the start button. Because you can't move it. You can only twist it, right? You can do this. To get to the different mode dials. But it's not like a stick. You can't move it or anything. So this being start would have been so much better than this fucking goofy stick that moves. I'm not a big fan of it. But this actually acts as a mouse on if you have key jam mode on, which is 9. If you have key jam mode on, which is 9 on Festival on PlayStation, this acts as a mouse. So and then if you click it in, that's right click. So that just so you know. I was fucking around with that and trying to restart songs. You have to click like that button, and then you could use this as the mouse. Swipe over, click reset, and then click that, and that's right click, and then you can do it again, and yes. So that's nice. There's a mouse there, and then this is like, I think this is moving, and then this is camera. I'm fast. Anyways, stop talking about key jam mode. Dials, the dial, 1 through 9. Love this. Love this feature. Such a good, interesting, unique addition. Love that. I know I was talking about a computer program. Like, this should have a computer program to go with it. But I like this a lot. And, like, I still want a computer program to be able to, like, mess with this instead of using the app. But instead of going in a computer program to, like, with a modded guitar or something like that, you have to go in a computer program, and then you have to, like, oh, I want to play Festival, I got to turn it into a keyboard or something like that, right? With this, you have presets, right? You have presets. So 1 is PC mode, right? That's just generic PC mode. And then, like, 2 and 3. 2, I think, is Festival Pro mode on PC. 3 is, like, easy, medium, hard. And then 4, I think, is expert on pad, right? And then 5, 6, and 7, or I forget what 5 is. There's 3. I think it's 6, 7, 8 is all custom keybinds you can just set up. And then 9's key jam mode, which is the whole, it just turns your guitar into a keyboard. And I want to mention this. You can bind every button. Like if you go to key jam mode, like, okay, pretend we're in the app and we connected, right? We go to key jam mode and we're in the bind section where you can like customize your binds and change the button value, right? You can switch it over to key jam mode and it'll bring up key jam mode. And it shows you each button, like on Festival at least, this was like 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, I think, or something like that. And then this was like backspace and like enter, right? And I was trying to bind my, or not bind, cal my guitar, right? Because you need to calibrate in Festival, obviously. I was like, fuck, man, it's spacebar. You can't do that. So I was like, oh, I'm stupid. You can go into the app, you go to key jam mode, and then you can bind down strum to spacebar, and you're good. That's how you bind. You're just going to have to use the app, which, like I said, I think it's still stupid. I think it should be a PC program, but it's fine. You're just going to have to use the app, and then you can go to key jam mode, and then bind down strum on spacebar, and then you can do the whole calibration setup with down and spacebar. So, because that's what spacebar is. It's the cal button, or I think, what is spacebar in Fest? I think it's the overdrive button. I don't remember what it is on keyboard. But it's jump, but obviously you need a cal, and you can't change the cal button to anything else. So you have to bound down strum as spacebar. So that's a little annoying. It's a little annoying. Anyways, a couple other things. So let's talk about the strum bar. My favorite part. I think the strum bar is the best fucking thing on this thing. I fucking love it. So, I did have a problem, like I was talking about with the app. It automatically has haptic on, at least for the Pro mode. I'm not sure about the other mode, but the other guitar, but at least for the Pro, it instantly has 1 haptic on. You can go up to 4, that's the highest, and then you have 1. I think it's supposed to simulate the whole, like, pinging thing with the older guitars. I mean, this doesn't really, like the clicking noise, I think that's what it's supposed to replicate. It does it very shitty, and it feels like a gimmick to me, at least. But yeah, I think it's supposed to mimic this. That whole clicky noise. I think that's what it's supposed to replicate. And it does it really shitty. I don't like it at all. I was using it without the app because I'm like, fuck, I can't even use the app because I didn't know. I'm like, this is fucking terrible. The haptics ruin this shit. I do not want to use these ever again. Insta turn off for me. But once I turn those off, I'm like, oh, now it's great. I love this thing. So, yeah, that's nice. You can turn those off, turn them all the way off. They're fucking ass. They're just a gimmick. I don't like them. But the other thing you can do with this thing, oh my god, it's fucking beautiful. I love it so much. So with the same strum bar setting in the app, you can go in there and you can change the Hall effects sensor detection with the strum bar. So it goes from 1 to 5. 5 meaning you need to strum and it needs to hit the wall here. Right? You get where I'm going? So if you're at 5, you need to strum and you have to reach the threshold of it hitting the wall. Like boom, boom, boom. That you have to strum like that. And you can go down from that. So like 4, it would be like right there. I'm not hitting the wall. I'm very close, but I'm not hitting the wall. 3 would be like right there. 2 would be right there. And 1's maybe like about there. So you can like, it's basically simulating a broken overstrumming strum bar. Technically, right? So here, let me set this up. I gotta keep going back to the older guitar. Because this strum bar is fucking terrible, to be honest. The one I have on this. Very loose. It's a very loose strum bar. See how loose that bitch is? See? It's kind of simulating that in a sense. At least that's what it feels like to me. This strum bar is so bad. Oh my god. Oh my. This is my prized possession, but Jesus, what the fuck is this strum bar? Why is it doing that? Ew. Ugh. Dude, I tried to tape that thing and like I couldn't unscrew one of the parts. It wouldn't come out. Now I just gave up on it. It's my prized possession. But it's fucking ass. It's so bad. It's so garbage. Anyways, I'm happy we have a good guitar now that is brand new and is not maintained by 20-year-old pieces of trash that barely fucking work, They were tinkering together by fucking nuts and bolts. Fucking Tony Stark built this in a fucking cave with a box of scraps guitars. That's what it feels like. But now we have an actual guitar that is brand new and actually functions. Oh my god, it's so nice. And it isn't the fucking Riffmaster. That junk that got fucking priced right. It's like $150 now. The Riftmaster are $150. This thing is like $120, $125, or $130. And it has everything the Riftmaster has, but 10 times better. Anyways, moving on. So like I was saying, with the strum bar, it is fucking amazing. I think I have it at a 4 right now, so like I would only need to like strum till there. But I'm just so used to like hard strumming to where it's kind of hard to get used to. But man, the strum bar feels so good. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if I'm going crazy. But every time I feel the strum bar, it feels like a pencil eraser. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it does. It really does. It feels like a pencil eraser. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just the grease, like it's slippery, kind of slippery. I don't know, man. But man, it's a great strum bar, bro. It's the best part, I think, about this entire guitar to me. I really do. Especially that you can change the Hall effects to like whatever like detection, whatever threshold you want it to be. Fucking amazing. Also want to mention, there is tilt in the guitar. I instantly turned it off. I fucking hate tilt. It's so annoying. You can cal the tilt. You can make it like really high. Like if you wanted to like tilt all the fucking way, like you wanted to have it pointed up and that's how you activate star power, you can do that. If you want to make it so you're just holding it and it insta activates star power, you can do that. Which is cool. That's a cool threshold thing in the app you can do. But yeah, man, this is solid. Like I said, I have a couple problems, obviously, with the guitar. The app, I think, is stupid. I really do. I mean, like, the settings and the functions in the app are good. Like, being able to change all the stuff is great. I just don't really like that it's an app. I mean, like, I get why it's an app. I get why it's an app, right? Like, because, like, I don't know where the fuck you were going to be able to put, like, oh, how do I change the haptics? You know? Like, oh, maybe, like, twist or surround or something, you know? I get that, but, like, I think having an app and a computer application would be so much better. Just crack. All you need to do is make a computer application, and that would change a lot, to be honest. That would fix a good amount of issues I have with it. Because man, I needed to turn that haptic off. It was so fucking bad. I fucking hate the haptic. It's the complete gimmick. I don't think it's good. Other than that, man, is there anything else to say about this guitar? That it looks beautiful, man. I know this plate isn't on, but like, dude, this looks like an actual, like, not a scale model, obviously, but a like miniature scaled down toy model of a Les Paul that is like a collector's item or something. Like, it looks good, bro. The presentation with this beautiful, beautiful controller, bro, is amazing. I do like the pre-order bonus. This thing is nice. It still looks like ass on camera, to be honest, but it looks a lot better in person. It's a clean fucking strap. It's a nice strap, and it looks so nice. I almost forgot about the whole pin. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna put this. This thing is sick. I do like it. It is a clean pin. Is there anything else I need to say before we end this? Okay. I do actually have a couple things to say. Let me talk about the games I played with it, and what I think about it in certain games and all that. I think that's a good segue. Okay. So, I played. What did I play? I played Yarg. I played GH World Tour DE. I played Clone Hero. I played Festival. I think that's it. That's all I really wanted to play. I mean, like, I could have, like, oh, let's go play some emulation games and, all that. But, it's been, like, 3 days since I got this thing. So this is, like, very first impressions-y. And I don't really play any of the emulation games. If I'm going to play a mainline series game, I'm just going to jump into GH World Tour DE. There's just, like, it's just goofy. But if I want to play everything from the entire franchise, I'm going into Yarg. And if I want to play Festival, I'm going into Yarg. Fuck Festival, dude. After I was playing that, I was like, dude, this engine is dog shit. It's not horrible. There's a worse engine. We'll talk about it. It's not a horrible engine, but it's just like, I could be playing Yarg. Like, I get why people, like, okay, I get what, I'm getting the reason why people hate Festival. And it's because, like, if you use this and you're decent at this, what's the point of playing Festival? To be honest, if you're not FCing stuff, what is the point of booting up Festival and using this to play Festival? The only thing I can personally think is either first of all, you're FCing stuff, or you're playing songs that have never been in a GH game or a Rock Band game. Like, let's say Blame Brett, right? Like, to me, that's like the only reason. But like, okay, let's say a song like I'm Not Okay by MCR that's in Fest. Why am I gonna play the Fest version when I can go on Yarg and play the Rock Band version? And Yarg, which is far superior. I don't want to boot up Fest, manage all that bullshit, try to recal my guitar 18 million times, and deal with a garbage engine that is the Festival engine for pro instruments. There's no reason. There's zero reason. So I get the hate. I get the Lex Luthor hater energy. Speaking of Lex Luthor hater energy, let's talk about how garbage Clone Hero is. Okay, before we get into this, this is the only video I can talk about it in. Before we get in the whole Clone Hero thing, I know that people play Clone Hero, right? And that's fine, right? That's fine. You know, let people play what they want to play, but it's 2025. There's a game called Yarg. Whoa. There's a game called Yarg. And it has everything that Clone Hero has and more. And it's far superior. It looks fucking 10 times better. It has original assets. It's not ripped from fucking GH3. And the GH3 assets look like ass, to be honest. And it has this stupid ass fucking GH5. I think it's the GH5. The GH5 highway with the star power on the right side. It looks so bad. The game looks like ass. And let's not even get the worst part about Clone Hero. The game plays like fucking ass. Oh my god, I can't wait to hit. No, it's super far in front of me because the infinite front end. Fucking Christ. Clone Hero is the worst pile of dog shit I have played in recent fucking memory, bro. Like, dude, I don't remember it being that bad, but oh my god, it is that bad. It is that fucking garbage. If you are playing Clone Hero in the year 2025, please quit the fucking game and go download Yarg. And you can put all your fucking songs you have in Clone Hero in that game and play it 10 times better. And you can have preset custom things and custom profiles. Custom profiles. And like, yeah, you can kind of do that with Clone Hero, but it's ass. And you know what else you can use? You can use a mouse. And you can navigate songs 10 times fucking better than anything in Clone Hero. You know what? Actually, there's only one thing in Clone Hero that Yarg doesn't have. In Clone Hero, if you sort stuff, like let's say difficulty, like intensity rating of songs, that's what I usually do. You can click on the intensity rating, like if it says like intensity rating 3, you click on that tab and it will like drop it down. So you only see like, it will like get rid of the tab basically. It like drops it down. That's the only thing you can't do in Yarg, from my knowledge. There might be some things that are missing from Yarg that I don't know, right? But majority of everything is there, plus Vokes, plus you can play up with up to like 18 million people at once. Yeah. There is no reason, and there's custom venues, sorta, kinda. There is no reason to be playing Clone Hero in year 2025. I know if you're playing Clone Hero, whatever, I don't care, but just go play Yarg. It's the better version of the game, and if you like Infinite Front End, wow, you can go customize it. You can go customize everything you fucking want in that game. That's why it's so good. If you like the Infinite Front End and you like being a fucking loser little baby that doesn't know how to play a video game, go ahead. Go ahead. Go play your little Infinite Front End on either Clone Hero or Yarg, but go play Yarg because it's the better game. So there's my Lex Luthor rant about Clone Hero. It's the most, dude, I booted that shit up. I'm like, all right, let's go play Clone Hero. Let's go try it out. I'm like, fuck this game. This game is garbage. Instantly, what did I fucking play? I don't even remember what I was playing. I was like, this is so bad, I don't even want to finish it. I think it was Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand, because I played it in Rock Band, and Yarg. I was like, okay, let me try it in Yarg. or Clone Hero, and I'm like, oh, this is fucking terrible. I'm booting back. I'm booting Yarg back up. Or fucking GH World Tour. That has a better engine than Clone Hero. Fucking Christ, dude. There is no reason to be playing Clone Hero in the year 2025. Fucking Festival has a better engine. I don't care. Festival has a fucking better engine than that dog shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here with your Clone Hero bullshit. Anyways, go play Ark. The superior game. Always has been. Always fucking will be. Clone Hero was cool when there was nothing else. Now that Yarg's out, there is no... Now that Yarg's out and GH World Tour DE is out, there is no reason to be playing Clone Hero. Do not play... There's no reason. Tell me the reason to play Clone Hero, please. To play Infinite Front End? Wow, cool. I can do that in Yarg. Oh, you want circle notes? Oh, I can do that in Yarg. Oh, you want square notes? You can do that in Yarg. Oh, you want to change your highway to make it match GH1? Oh, you can do that in Yarg. You want to make completely custom highways that you only make? Oh, you can do that in Yarg. No ghost notes? You can do that in Yarg. Infinite Front End? You can do that in Yarg. Like, bro, tell me what you can't do in Yarg. Vokes? You can do that in Yarg. Custom profiles? You can do that in Yarg. Like, please tell me what Clone Hero has. Please, please. Like, is there any reason to be playing Clone Hero in the year 2025? Like, oh my god, bro. There is zero reason to be playing Clone Hero in the year 2025. Fucking move on, Gramps. Get on fucking Yarg, buddy. Christ. Alright, now that the Lex Luthor rant is done with Clone Hero, go play Yarg, the superior game that is fire. Now that we're done with that. So yeah, that's what I was playing with the guitar. World Tour DE felt fine. You know, you gotta obviously cal it, and the whammy. I don't know. Okay, couple things with World Tour. I mean, I have a couple USBs connected, so I don't know if that was fucking with it. But when I had auto detect guitar or instrument or whatever, it said no, it didn't say it double inputted, right? Like if I strum down, it would double input on the main menu. I would go into the custom keybinds or bind controller thing, and it would have two guitars or three guitars, but I already had a different one connected, so that's fine. But there's two guitars. It was the X input guitar and an Xbox controller. That's what it said. And the X input one, I think it was the same, was this guitar. And also the Xbox controller was this guitar. So make sure you have auto detect off, because it double detects this. If you have it off, this is fine. It will just be the Xbox controller, whatever the fuck it is. Like if you instantly like click any button to rock or whatever, boom, you click it, it will only detect this, and that's all. So you're good after that. You'll be fine. Just make sure that's off. The whammy, I was doing it in the whammy cal. The whammy cal is kind of weird. It works in the game, like whammy works, but like in the whammy cal, you can't really see it working. It doesn't change the picture image. I don't know what that's about. So yeah, World Tour, it works fine. Just make sure you cal it and all that. It works fine in World Tour. What else? It works fine in Festival. Obviously the cal's weird in Festival, and like I said, the engine's kind of ass in Festival. It works fine. I was playing a little bit of it. You know, I was playing like basic shit like Blame Brett and I'm Not Okay. You know, basic stuff just to make sure it works. It worked fine. Just use the. Are we on dial 9 right now? Yeah, use dial 9. Which is yeah, that's 1. The only dials I used was 1 and 9. 1 is PC, like anything on PC basically, and 9 is key jam mode. Turn it into a keyboard, and then it works on Festival. So that's nice. There's also, I did want to mention, there's little like buttons here. I don't want to hit anything over there. There's little buttons here. Let me just look at them. Looks like a screenshot button, an upload button, and a pause button. And then there's a Bluetooth button. I didn't use any of these buttons, so I don't really know what they do. This is where you connect the USB-C. This is the slider. This is PC, Nintendo Switch. AN is Android, I think, and P3 is PS3. So yeah, you can use a Switch. Mostly everything uses PC. At least everything I used PC. Even connecting to your phone, like an Android phone, you can still use PC and it works fine. I did not use this on the Switch. I don't really care. Am I really going to play Festival on the Switch? Fuck no. Come on. You're crazy. There's just really no like I get why people don't really care for Festival after using this thing, because like at least for Pro, there's zero reason to jump into Festival unless it's a brand new chart that's never been in a Rock Band game. Because most of the charts that are in Festival for older Rock Band games are just the Rock Band chart. It is just the Rock Band chart that's in Festival. That's it. But like I like the pad charts in Festival, and those are completely different. So that's why I like Festival. But I'm not there for the pro charts. Never have been, never fucking will be. I'll play Yard for those, or even the older games. There's no reason to play pro in Festival. Zero. I don't care for them. Unless it's like a brand new to like Blame Bread or something. Something that's never been in a Guitar Hero or a Rock Band game. Then yeah, I think that's fair. But like stuff that we've already had, like 1-inch. I mean, 1's different because that was the first time Harmonix did a 1 chart. So stuff like that I guess is fair. But there's just really no reason to play pro on Fest for me. And I'm not even really good at the game, and the engine's kind of ass. I'd rather just play Yark with a practice mode and all that. So, yeah. But I mean, Festival's 10 times better than Clone Hero ever will be, so, I'll take that. And even GH World Tour DE is better than Festival will ever fucking be. Emulation is... No, did I say Festival? I say Clone Hero. I meant Clone Hero. Basically, anything is better than Clone Hero. I don't think there's anything worse than Clone Hero. The only thing I can think is like the shitty fucking fake games. Like Rock Revolution. Or Pop Star Guitar. Or whatever the fuck those are. Anyways. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to really say. It works great in Yarg. It functions in Festival with Key Jam. So that's good. It functions. It works great in World Tour DE. You just gotta make sure you sync it and all that. It feels great in DE. And it feels like ass in Clone Hero because the game's ass. So, I mean, that makes sense. It doesn't fix Clone Hero. It's not like the guitar is going to fix Clone Hero. So, but I think that's it, really. Like, yeah, this is a solid fucking guitar. I think it's worth the money. I think it's worth everything. I was very scared with what people were saying online because people were kind of criticizing the guitar. It's like, oh, this guitar is kind of fucking ass. And once I couldn't tap it in, I was like, fuck, people might be right. This guitar is kind of fucking ass if you can't even tap it in without, you can't even change anything on it without tapping it in, which is really stupid. But no, it's just my NFC was off, I guess. But still, I think on the app it should say NFC or something, or bring up the setting and show you, or, I don't know. Or just make a computer application. That would make everything 10 times easier. But, yeah, because haptic is stupid. That should be off by default, to be honest. Haptic really should just be off by default. Because it's stupid. And then if you want to play fast, like I said, you have to bind down you have to bind down on strum bar to space. Because you can't cal your guitar without having it be space. I don't know why they made key jam mode enter and, select or whatever the fuck. Enter and, back shift, I think it was. I don't know why they should have made down strum bar space because it's a festival, but they just fucking didn't. So that's the thing you have to do if you want to play fast key jam mode. You have to bind down on strum bar as space so you can cal your guitar, which is a little stupid, but yeah. But yeah, did I already mention these that you can change? Yeah, I think I already did. Okay. But I don't think there's anything really else to say. Like I said, this guitar is perfect. I think it's the best guitar we've ever had officially. It's not even close. Official guitar, this is the best. And it's not even close. Tell me, what is a better official guitar we have had? You can't, because there isn't. Like I said, there's my only problem with this compared to another guitar, like the World Tour guitar, is I'd rather the star power be on my wrist. But the spot it's in is not bad. It's not a terrible spot. It could be worse. It could be fucking start, and we'd have to do some goofy ass shit to hit that. So I'm grateful it's there. And no, fucking over here, some shit. Ah! Fucking Christ, this thing's gonna fucking kill me. But yeah. Like I said, start being that little nub is kind of stupid. Don't like the Xbox button there, but there's minute details that they could fix with an update or something with the app or something. But kind of sucks you have to rely on the app for certain things. Obviously, should be a PC app or something. But yeah, it's solid. But like I was saying, I was scared. I was like, I didn't get mine yet. I didn't get mine for a week after they started shipping them out. So I was scared people were talking like kind of shitting on the guitar, kind of being like, oh, this is kind of shit, you know, like, oh, the strum bar is weird. I think Sawyer was talking about how the strum bar was pinging after you turn half-X on. Like, I don't really feel it, but she has that hand thingy, so like, you know, it's probably just her thing. But I mean, I have funky, goofy hands, but like, I mean, it's not affecting me. It's really just like it shoots back up, and I think that's what she's talking about. Like, you can kind of feel, like, I kind of feel it. It like kind of pings back up, but I think that's just because the haptics, the Hall effect kind of just ping it, shoot it right back up. Kind of like this, the whammy bar pings it right back up. See that? It's very similar to that. It pings it right back up. I think all these kind of do that. All the sticks kind of just ping it right back up. So it might be something to do with that. But you know, that doesn't affect me at all. I don't know any of the other issues people were having except this. I wasn't really reading them, but I just saw people talking about it. I'm like, oh, well, fuck, man. But no, other than the app, really, and some minute stuff, like, you know, this being start, this should not be start, this should be start, and this being the Xbox button, and fucking turning it on and bullshit like that, yeah, not a big fan, and using the app, you know, like I already said that, tapping that is a little stupid. And I'd rather start power be there, but like, that's minute. It's still, being there is fine. There's no, like, second best spot it could be. But like, everything else, strum bar, I fucking love this strum bar so fucking much, man. The little details of being able to take that off, and this looking like an actual Les Paul with this whole like little like switch knob thingy, and the buttons here, and the gold, and these little knobs here that actually function and they're not like display, and you can take all these buttons on, you know, sticks off and stuff like. I don't know if you can take this one off, this one, the Xbox button one, and I don't really want to try. It definitely looks like it can pull out, but I don't want to try. I also heard it's pretty easy to take this thing apart and, you know, fuck with it, but I don't think I'm going to do that. There's nothing I need to personally fix with it, so it's going to stay like this until something happens to it. And man, these frets are great. Like, dude, it's a fantastic fucking controller. It's so good. Stand the fuck up, buddy. Oh my god. It is a fantastic controller. So, like, for everyone that was a little scared of people talking shit about it, at least for me, I think it's almost a perfect, it's the perfect Guitar Hero controller we've ever had. Is it the perfect thing of all time? No, I don't think it's perfect, but it's the perfect guitar controller of all time right now. Every guitar controller we've ever had officially, it's the best one, and it's not even fucking close. You're crazy if you think there's a better Guitar Hero controller than this. This is it. This is the best one we've had. Maybe Cracked will come up with a better one later, or a different company. Maybe fucking PDP will fucking somehow make a good controller. Maybe. But yeah, no, this is the definitive Guitar Hero controller right now, and it's not even close. Modders maybe could beat it, but like, I mean, the presentation here, I mean, like, the only presentation that, like I said, would be better is those wood ones that those guys make, that are like fully wood, modeled guitars, and like full size. Like, those are like the only things that could kind of compete with this, but this is $130. Well, those are like $300-$400. So, yeah. But man, this is a solid fucking guitar. I'm really excited. I'm really happy. I'm very happy. So, like I said, if you were scared and you were seeing people kind of complaining about it, personally, like, I was a little scared too, but like I said, I have some problems, but it's a solid guitar. Obviously, don't just take my word from it. You know, like, if you have someone that already owns one or whatever, you know, you can mess with it if they have it. But like I said, I do think it's a great guitar. So everyone that was scaring you, it's like, oh no, it's not gonna be good. No, it's good. It's a really fucking good guitar. I don't think the Lore Hero guys were lying when they said, like, this is a really good guitar. Like the Riffmaster thing, like, they weren't really lying there. They were more saying that, like, hey, if this guitar does good, we might get good guitars. And here it is. This is the good guitar. And they weren't lying. I don't think they were lying. This is a great guitar. This is a fantastic guitar. Also, before we wrap this up, I do want to say I'm very casual with these games for plastic instruments. I can play on expert, but, like, I'm not the greatest. I got a couple FCs, though. Basic stuff. But I got a couple FCs, so, you know. I'm very casual, but it's a great guitar. It's the best thing I've ever used for this fucking game. So take that as you will, as a very casual player of using plastic instruments. And I really haven't played with plastic instruments a little bit ever since Festival came out. I'll fuck around with it, but like I don't really like main it like some of the other guys do. But yeah, it's a good guitar. It is a good guitar. Coming from a casual that really likes Yarg better than Clone Hero, yeah, this is a great guitar. I don't think you can go wrong with it. If you either just want to get into these games for the first time and fuck around in Yarg, and not Clone Hero, do not play Clone Hero. If you want to fuck around in Yarg, then you can do that. If you want to fuck around Festival, you can do that. I mean, it functions, it works. It's just the engine isn't good. I didn't really play Rock Band 4, so I have no idea. I have it, but like I only have the base game, and the base game songs are all ass, so I really don't want to play Century. The only good song in that base game is Friday I'm in Love, and it's kind of a weak Cure song. But anyways, yeah, if this is the first time you've ever getting a guitar like this, like you've never had like one of the hand-me-down ass fucking Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scrap guitars, yes, buy this. Do it. I think it's worth it. It's brand new. You're not going to have any issues with it. I haven't had any issues. It's fantastic. It has Hall effect in it. You're fine. The shit's not gonna fuck up. Trust me with the Hall effect. Trust me with the Hall effect. You should not break it. Unless you fucking take the controller and fucking whip it at the wall or something. These will not fuck up. These will not give you drift. These will not fuck up. Hall effect is fantastic. Trust me on this one. I know what I'm talking about with Hall effect. Yeah, man. This is solid. I'm a happy little camper over here with this guitar. I'm very happy with this. And I'm very happy that everyone that was saying it was shit were wrong, at least in my eyes. So, yeah, I am very, very excited to keep playing with this thing and fucking around with it in Yarg, mainly Yarg. And World Tour, I'll play World Tour with it. Festival, I don't think I'm touching Festival with this thing again, to be honest. But, yeah, this is a fantastic piece of technology, and I'm very, very happy with it. So, yeah, I do recommend to buy it. I do recommend to buy it. This is the Pro model, obviously. It has the mechanical frets, and I think the mechanical strum bar, and I think the Tribal has more of the classic feel if you want that, but at least for me, I don't really care for the silicone frets or the fake OG strum bar. I really don't. Just give me a guitar that works better. Just give me a guitar that I can play stuff with and hit stuff. I don't really give a shit how it feels if I'm gonna be dead ass. But it still feels good. This thing feels, like I said, I fucking love this strum bar. But yeah, I'm very happy you can hear me. And this video is really long, but I do not care. This is a sight to behold. I've been waiting for fucking ever for this fucking thing, bro. I'm making an hour-long video of this, and I do not care. I do not. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else to say. I would recommend to buy it, especially the Blueberry Burst. I think it looks great. They'll probably make more versions, like different colors or different variants, obviously. But personally, I think the Pro version, whatever the Pro version is the best. If they're going to continue with these Pro versions, Blueberry Burst or whatever else they do. Yeah, but I think I'm only going to buy one of these. I don't know. Hey, okay, wait a minute. I'll only buy one of these unless they make a fucking Kramer or like a Explorer or like a Flying V. They got to make some goofy ass fucking design for me to buy another one of these. Because personally, I'm not a big fan of the Les Paul shape. To be dead ass. Yeah, but man, I would take a Kramer. I would take an Explorer, bro. I would take a fucking V, bro. Like, there's some goofy guitars that I would take. There's some goofy ass designs I would instantly buy, to be honest. But man, I am happy. I am very, very happy with this purchase. I don't know how much it is right now, to be honest. I bought mine when it was right when it came out, and it was like the discount with one of the Lord Hero guys' codes, and then the price got raised because of the Orange Man of Doom and Despair, Diarrhea Forever. Anyways, yeah, I don't know exactly how much it is. I think it's like $130 right now with shipping. I don't know if the shipping's free. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think it's about $130, and I think the Riftmaster right now is like $150. I think I saw that recently in a Best Buy. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this shit's $150 now. That thing's a piece of fucking junk for $150. Before, I think it was like $120, which I don't think was that bad, and it kept going on sale. I think it like dropped down to like 100 something at one point during sales, but yeah, it's not worth $150. That thing's a piece of junk. It's better to buy an older Guitar Hero guitar than that Riffmaster. Christ. But yeah, this is a fantastic guitar. I'm really happy. I'm very excited to fuck around with it more. Yeah, man. I don't know what else to say. I'm kind of drawing out the video at this point, but yeah. Other than that, pick this bitch up. I think it's fucking fantastic. I think the only criticism, like I said, is the phone app and all that. But yeah, all the other criticisms that I saw, I don't have it. I don't have it. But yeah, other than that, I think that's really about it for the Blueberry Burst Pro guitar, crack guitar, OG Red Octane guitar, whatever the fuck you want to call them. But yeah, that's really about it. See ya.